What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. OBF. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Damn. Let me start that back over. What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. OBF. Welcome to the OBF, the network. People, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF, the real Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys could donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel? It's down there. To subscribe and donate to the channel, down there scrolling below the screen, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out the building, people. Make sure you guys share the video, man, and keep the movement popping. Okay, we keep it on. We gonna keep it moving. Okay, all right. Y'all know what time it is, man. Play my theme music.
Made me have a run off with your business and you can get your 50 back. I just run off in your we took off with 50 packs. My mom say give it back, but you gotta give me 50 racks. I don't drink no Henny, I put Princess in my kidney. I just came home from prison, I still walk around with my syrup. I think this will be the same ice cream with no chili. I just love my other bitch, so we can't have no feelings. I got this little red bone, I just call it niggas. She came on last week, get me racks was easy. I want me some raw sex. You like I mean it. Ain't all the dread. We gon' ball like Phoenix. I don't do no faking. Everything I say, I seen it. Man, they free my brother, call him blood, cause he bleeding. My cup full of cold bean. I feel like I'm dreaming. Green apple, no man, and they just keep dealing. Stretch gang, when I in the damn, I ain't even bit of that. I put down my drink right when I put down my simmer that. Tired of smoking dirty nigga. I made a different pack. Caught up with them dirty person. I can't get my sentence back. Katie called like 35 minutes. Day to day, Purple just cost 17 hours, 50 benefits. Murders in them homicides, range fires, license plates. I just hit the streets with all this sauce and start a tidal wave. I don't drink no Henny, I put Princess in my kidney. I just came home from prison, I still walk around with my stomach. I think this whole bread, see no ice cream with no chili. I just love my other bitch, so we can't have no feelings. I got this little red ball, I just call it niggas. Came on get me racks was easy. I want me some raw sex. Fuck you like I mean it. All the dread. We gon' ball like pink. We don't do it. They do headshot. Boy, that is coming down the street in that red eye. How you let our follow shut up? Boy, got them extensions. He ain't been any shit that had me in his mansion. Switch gang, whole thing. I ain't can't yet, cause I'm fucking on that. Chat and say she let me money for the sex. I got smoke for everybody, I'm tryna see who next. You will die, I wanna get my life, this shit like suicide. Don't slide, you can't come around and treat a resident. Freaky out, niggas for the ride, gave me the low. I got fit for younger men, we gon' double up the scope. 50, I don't drink no Henny, I put Princess in my kidney. Just came home from prison, I still walk around with my stomach. I think this will crazy, see no ice cream with no chili. I just love my other bitch, so we can't have no feelings. I got this little red bone, I just call it niggas. She came on last week, get me racks was easy. I want me some raw sex, fuck you like I mean it. Ain't all the dread, we gon' ball like Phoenix.
All right, people. Let's get the show started.
Hey
What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. OBF. Welcome to the OBF, the network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF, the real Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys could donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel? It's down there strolling below the screen, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, people. Make sure you guys share the videos, man. It keeps the movement pushing, okay? All right, people. I had to do my theme music before I get upset. Listen, when I play my theme music, people, it's just me woosai. Okay? That's all it is. All right? But, yeah. I'm getting ready to get highly upset. Y'all already know. So, was it yesterday? What's the day? Tuesday? Yeah, yesterday. Found out Supreme Court decided to give Trump immunity. So basically saying the motherfucker could basically do whatever the fuck he want to do. It's no nothing. President basically can just kill motherfuckers if he the president. He don't give a fuck. If he wanted to send the SEAL service or something like some top flight motherfuckers from the military or something like that to come kill his political enemies or kill us, he get immunity. That's basically what they saying. We lost. We have lost. Listen. We lost the Supreme Court. We can't depend on the Supreme Court. Don't nobody look for going to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is gone, people. It's gone. We lost it. It's gone. Can't depend on these people no more. We got now. When you want to talk about corrupt, the Supreme Court. Listen. There's one thing about Congress, there's one thing about the presidency. You can always kind of fix that a little bit. You get what I mean? And hold people accountable some of the times, right? But the Supreme Court, listen, man. It's gone. I knew the shit was gone when they overturned Roe v. Wade, nigga. But this shit right here, this put the nail in the coffin for me. So don't be surprised. Gay people lose their rights. Black people, we lose our rights. And I'm just going to tell you. Civil rights, the whole legislation might just be gone, nigga. I just trying to tell y'all. But anyway, let's move on. So Fox News decided what their bias says. It's crazy stuff. Excuse me. The bad part about it is that they sound like they're talking very important, right? But the whole time, if you listen to their words sound biased, right? They use certain words in there. You be like, come on, really? But you know already who they ride with. But anyway, let's move on.
The legal aftershocks still being felt after the Supreme Court's landmark ruling on presidential immunity that happened right here in America's newsroom yesterday. Former President Donald Trump is now moving to overturn his recent New York criminal conviction and to have his sentencing this month delayed. Joining us now is Carrie Severino, president of JCN. Great to have you.
Now you know the crazy part about. I don't even know how he think that somehow because he got president immunity, that's going to help his case. I don't understand how he think that. And I'm gonna break it down to how stupid this is. If I'm the judge, I already know him talking about immunity means nothing. But anyway, let's move on.
That's the Judicial Crisis Network, I should say. So, Carrie, can that work? Can President Trump succeed with that filing?
Well, what he's hanging his hat on from the immunity decision is a part of the decision that said the official acts, because they're immune, you can't even try to bring them in as evidence because that would allow courts to try to reach into what the president's doing and kind of use, again, the legal system as a tool and a weapon to harass the president.
First of all, that don't mean shit. First of all, let me make this very, very clear. The only reason Trump did not get arrested with Michael Cohen and arrest them is because he became the president with that whole hush money trial. Because Michael Cohen went to jail for this shit. He got found guilty just like Trump did. I think he did a year and a half or something. They gave him 3 years, but he did like a year and a half or some shit like that, maybe. But if Trump wouldn't have went, if he wouldn't have won the presidency and became the president, his ass would have been in jail too. So this whole notion that they think that somehow they use shit that when he was the president, that's why he got convicted. That's bullshit. It's a lie. They didn't really, because you can't really use so much shit when the president is the president, right? But what Trump actually got charged for was the same shit Michael Cohen got charged for. But let's move on. You know, everybody want to be biased and shit. I don't understand. And it's the crazy part about these people supposed to have all the education in the world. They got all these degrees, but they so goddamn biased. They ignore education. They ignore their degrees. They ignore, I just say, the common sense. But let's move on.
President or a former president in this case, and so those things have to be excluded. In this case, he's saying there were pieces of evidence brought into this case that shouldn't have been allowed now under this immunity decision. I don't think it's clear yet. All of this is very new territory. I don't think it's clear how successful that will be, but it certainly is going to delay the process. And I think that's in part what President Trump is hoping for as well, because obviously he'd rather.
Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if you're talking about a delay or whatever the fuck you're talking about. Trump did some crooked shit before he became the president. That's what he got charged for. It wasn't when he was the president. And none of that bullshit that they trying to push, Trump trying to push, and Fox News trying to push. It was when his ass was running for president. You running for president doesn't give you immunity. But anyway, listen, people, we live in a weird ass time right now in this country. The Supreme Court and the bullshit that they did, it's just weird, people. It's weird.
Have this pushed beyond the election.
Well, and that added to the Democrat freakout of President Trump prevailing at the Supreme Court yesterday for the most part. And I would say,
you're damn right. You're damn right. Everybody should freak out. Because you know what? Even though I know a Democrat most likely wouldn't do this, what if the Democrat president say, fuck it, well, I'm just going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Fuck the Supreme Court, fuck everything, fuck the law, fuck everything. I'm a dictator. What if the Democrat, I'm immune to it. I can do whatever I want because I'm immune. People, it's almost like what they're trying to tell it. It's like law enforcement. They get away with shit because they got immunity, which they should not have. That's why they continue to do what they do. Now you're telling any president, you're immune for everything that you do when you're the president. Okay. Those motherfuckers commit crimes, nobody can charge him because he was the president at the time. Is that what the fuck you telling us? Okay. All right. See, shit like this going to backfire. It's going to look bad for a while, but it's going to backfire on people that think this shit is okay. That's why the police get away with the shit that they get away with. Everybody bitch and complain, police out of control. Well, we need to start pushing the people that you vote for, Democrats. Change the motherfucking law. All they got to do is pass a law from Congress. All they got to do. And that immunity shit goes away. It goes away. They have no more immunity. So when next time when you talking to your people that's running for Congress or running for office, you tell them, hey, we need y'all to get together and push for cops not to have immunity. But anyway, let's move on.
wasn't just for President Trump, but for the presidency itself. But here's President Biden last night giving a rare primetime statement from the White House.
Today's decision almost certainly means that there are virtually no limits on what a president can do. This is a fundamentally new principle, and it's a dangerous precedent. It's a terrible disservice to the people of this nation.
And he was echoed by Senator Schumer.
And let me say this, and President Biden is not lying. That's new president, yo, you basically saying the president can do whatever the fuck he want to do. This motherfucker could kill somebody on purpose, intentionally, and he got he got immunity, president immunity. We can't charge him. What? Mind you, think about it. Everybody else around Trump, or everybody else around the president, can get charged with real serious crimes. But the president can't? I don't give a fuck. All right, the president's supposed to be the most powerful person in the world. Okay. In the country, in the world. From America. I get that. But what happens when he's not a president anymore? I mean, can he get charged then? Because with Trump trying to say, I used to be the president, you can't charge me. Because I got immunity always because I used to be the president. That's what Trump trying to push. And I'm telling you, stupid Republicans and judges and, excuse me, and lawmakers in state and DEAs, they're going to try to push that bullshit just to protect this goofy motherfucker. But like I said, it will backfire because, like I said, karma's a bitch. You playing around with fire, Republicans. If you get a real corrupt Democrat in that motherfucker that don't give a fuck, because I will be one of them. I'll get corrupt on you because I'm petty in that way. Fuck that. Let me be the president. See what happens. Nigga, I'll be doing all types of shit. I got immunity. Which you can't do nothing to me. I was the president. I can say, do whatever the fuck I want to do. Lucky I ain't running for president or was the president right now and they'd have told me that shit in the Supreme Court. If I'm Joe, I'd been like, okay. All right, listen. Fuck the Supreme Court. They just said what they said. Okay, then. All right. Then I get to do whatever the fuck I want to do. On the federal level. So, on real talk, I start a war with I joined forces with Ukraine and we bombing the shit out of Russia. What you gonna do about it? You can't do shit. Because I'm in control of the military. Okay, now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set up a special forces to go around with the FBI to get information, find out what all the races is. And if I catch any of you bitches threatening federal people, threatening anybody, we coming to get you. I'm just telling you. Fuck your freedom of speech. Nigga, like, seriously, if motherfuckers want to play, Republicans want to play stupid like this, act like they don't know what the fuck is really going on here and the shit they pushing, let a real corrupt Democrat get in there and see what happens. See if you like it. How about I'm the president and I say to Fox News people, hey man, I'm going to have people watching y'all. Y'all fuck up anytime, do anything criminalize it. We tapping your phone. We doing all that shit. You know why I can do it? Because I'm the president. I got immunity, bitch. What you gonna do about it? You gonna go to the Supreme Court? They already told you it's okay for me to do it. What you gonna do? States ain't, you can't do nothing to me. The states, fuck wrong with you. Oh, you can't come to the state. I don't give a fuck about coming to that state. How about I stop funding coming to your state? How about I do that? Like some real corrupt shit. But anyway, people acting like this shit is all okay. Okay, cool.
And Blumenthal and Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez basically calling the Supreme Court disgraceful. Blumenthal said, my stomach turns with fear and anger that our democracy can be so endangered by an out-of-control court. I mean, really, honestly, what is the difference between yesterday's ruling and the previous 248 years of our country's history?
Because the man did criminal shit. And regardless if you the president or not. Listen, let's just think about this. In the last, since J. Edgar Hoover, right? Since him, what president you know this did some of the shit that Trump has done? Since J. Edgar Hoover. Oh, wait. Even when they was running for president, in the time they was the president. Name me a president that did even close to what he did. A lot of the criminal shit that he has done. He already got impeached twice. Shit, J. Edgar Hoover, this motherfucker, he was, believe it or not, he was a little worse than Trump. Believe it or not. I think this motherfucker, not J. Edgar Hoover. Who the fuck was that? Not J. Edgar Hoover. I'm forgetting the fuck his name. It's not J. Edgar Hoover. It's not Hoover. Nixon. Was it Nixon? Yeah, Nixon. My bad. I said J. Edgar Hoover. My bad. Nixon. This motherfucker was getting people killed. Putting hits out on people. And that was really the last time a president kind of like did that type of shit. And they gave him a pass because he was the president. So what she's saying is true. But at the same time, they impeached his ass. And told him he got to leave and never come back. Like, you got to go. Just go about your business. They gave him a pass, believe it or not. They impeached his ass. Well, before they impeached him, he stepped down. Because they was going to put his ass out of office. So whatever criminal shit that he did, because he did some state shit that was criminal. And so they let his ass, they told him, they made a deal with him. The feds, the states, all of them, they made a deal with him and told him, hey, we ain't going to impeach you, but your ass going to leave. And that's what the Senate did. They all got together. You got to go. You out here assassinating people and shit, doing all types. He was doing all types of fucked up shit. He was worse than Trump. Believe it or not. This motherfucker actually did get people killed, got people killed. And the bad part about it, they had all the evidence that he did this shit. They had all the evidence. But they made a deal with him, and that was my thing with Trump. That's what the Senate was supposed to do, the Republican Senate, because they was in control of. That's what they were supposed to do with Trump. Listen, man, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Listen, you broke state laws too. And when you leave this motherfucker, if you win or lose, if you win in 4 years, you're still going to get them charges. They're going to come. If you lose, them state charges going to come. So look, we're telling you, just quit, sign this thing, and say that you ain't ever going to run for president again. Go about your business, go live happy ever after. We ain't going to charge you. We're going to talk to the state. We ain't going to charge you with shit. That's actually what the Republican Party that was in control of the Senate at the time when that January 6th shit happened, that's what they were supposed to do. But that's why Trump is powerful now. Because they didn't do that. So Chuck Schumer, I mean not Chuck Schumer, Mitch McConnell, Ted Cruz, all of them, they are traitors to the country. That's why I keep saying that. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. This shit happened before. Like, it wasn't as worse. Well, you can say it's worse, but it wasn't as shit. Fuck it. It's on the same thing with Nixon did. So it's on the same level of that shit. He did damn near almost what Nixon did. And that's what, and they did that shit. Them Republicans back then did that shit. And this is what those Republicans supposed to have did this time. And they didn't do it. And that's why Trump is back in everybody's face. That's why he's a danger to the country. Because like I said, you can blame Trump all you want. Yes. But you got to blame Republicans. And I'm talking about Congress people. They are traitors. Mitch McConnell is a fucking traitor. All the Republicans, whoever stood with Trump and rolled with Trump and ain't get his ass out of there for that second impeachment or made a deal with him and was like, hey, man, you got to go. And not even just you got to go, because he already lost the election. You can't run no more. We need you to sign this right here saying you ain't running for president no more. No public office at all. Just go about your business. Live your life. We're gonna talk to the states, and we're gonna give you a pass. We're gonna pardon. Because that's all they did with Nixon. And they should have did the same thing with Trump. But the Republican Party, Mitch McConnell, all of them bitches in the Senate is traitors. That's how you knew the country was going. Listen, I knew Trump was going to come back. Just because of the simple fact they was going to bring state charges and federal charges against his dumb ass. Then he did the whole documents and shit, all that shit. That was just stupid. That was some shit he did. Like, all right, it's one thing and made a mistake when you was there, right? And they tell you, bring that shit back. All right, fine. He'd have brought it back. It wouldn't have been nothing. You see, Biden ain't get charged or Pence. But not Trump. He want to be a motherfucking, he want to be a gangster. He want to be he want to be a mob. He want to be a mob nigga. He want to be a part, he think he part of the mafia. That's what he really think. He from New York, so he think he a mafia motherfucker. But anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time in American history we've had this kind of a lawsuit attempted to be brought against a former president in this way. So it's not like we're going to lose a long tradition of being able to sue former presidents. What the court was trying to do, and I think did do very successfully, is show how this fits into the historical pattern of we have an understanding that the executive has a certain level of authority that you just can't second guess, even if you're Congress. Is passing laws, so they can't pass a law that says the president can do this or not do that if it's part of his core executive power. So this is really just formalizing that fact. You know, I'm just kind of used to the hyperbolic hand wringing and head hair on fire from the left, because that's what we've been seeing all this time. We've been told so many times that they're going to come after the Supreme Court. From Chuck Schumer's attempts to say so about abortion and continuing since then. They just can't stand the idea that the court is looking to something other than their own talking points when they're deciding decisions.
First of all, lady, you know what? You're a brainwashed soul that talks very intelligent, but you stupid as shit. Let me just say this. This is how much power the Congress has. If the Democrats get the House and the Senate, they can pass a law right now. Or just say in 2024, 2025. And they go pass a law. And they say, hey, we bringing back Roe v. Wade. It's a law. It ain't nothing the Supreme Court can do about that. Nothing. And if they do that shit, they can get impeached. And you can impeach a sitting Supreme Court justice and oust them. You can do that. They are not immune to anything. Only way you can get rid of the president and a Supreme Court justice if you impeach them. So it ain't over hypersensitive what she's saying. If they bring impeachment and that shit pass through Congress, oh, Clarence Thomas out. Clarence Thomas supposed to been out. A lot of them motherfuckers, they supposed to been gone. They supposed to been impeached. So, like I said, that's why we need to vote Democrat. Because that's what we want them to push. We want y'all to impeach those Supreme Court justices. Listen, the ruling is the ruling. I'm not tripping off of that. Pass a law for Roe v. Wade. Make sure we bring Roe v. Wade back. And I actually say it's Roe v. Wade, a law that has been passed from Congress. That's how I would do it. Just to throw that shit back in their face, you bitch-ass motherfuckers. And then I turn right around and I impeach Clarence Thomas and what's the other dude now? I forgot his name. A couple of them Supreme Court justice. For all that motherfucking bribe money they was getting. You goddamn right. Make an example of the motherfuckers and impeach them. And they can go. They can't stay there. They got a lifetime being on a bench. But they can get impeached and can get the fuck up out of there. And if they try to pretend they ain't gonna roll nowhere, then the president can be like, hey, let's send the military. Or the head of the Senate could be, or the Speaker of the House, as a Democrat, can say, talk to the president, hey, can you go send federal government over there, get his ass up out of there? That's how that go. So no, listen, it is ways to get these motherfuckers. So listen, I don't think her trying to impeach them over this ruling is a good idea. I actually disagree with AOC, but all that shit that they was doing with money, that bribe money they was getting and shit, and they finally disclosing it now, but they wasn't disclosing it then. Yeah, you can impeach them for that. And listen, if I'm the Democrats, every time the Supreme Court rule on something that's fucked up, we go right in there and we pass a law for it. That's how you combat that bullshit. But the problem is people want to keep sitting out here worrying about how old Joe is. The Democrats ain't doing this. No, you got to put people in there. You got to push them to go do that shit. The country is in serious trouble. Because, listen, as much as I tell everybody we got to vote Democrat, I don't have that much faith in them to fight. But at least I know when when Republicans cross a line, I know that they're going to fight. But some shit they should have been fighting for. That's why this shit is all fucked up. That's why the Republicans taking advantage of it. When we had the power, motherfuckers ain't do shit. Democrats ain't do a goddamn thing. Barack Obama had it. They ain't do nothing. They want to be bipartisan. But I guarantee you this though. I'm hoping. Hopefully the Democrats learned their lesson from the last 12 years of that you can't trust Republicans. So if y'all ever get power like that, pass laws, pass policies, do what you got to do, because the Republican Party is showing you when they get power, that's what they gonna do. So this whole bipartisan bullshit goes out the window. Please stop acting like the Republicans are good human beings. They're not. They're bad human beings. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're a Republican and you riding with Republicans and riding with Trump, you are a bad human being. You are not to be trusted. Sorry to tell you that. But anyway, let's move on.
They're looking at the Constitution and the law.
Yeah, they like the court when it goes their way and hate it when it doesn't. One quick comment here, Alexandria
So first of all, y'all are the same way. What's the difference? If you saying that about Democrats, then it's the same way with Republicans. When Trump got convicted, you said Joe Biden was weaponizing the federal government, weaponizing the courts. Democrat weaponizing the courts. So what's the difference? You think that shit hurt our feelings? Well, oh, shit don't go their way, then they mad. Okay, well y'all do the same shit. When shit don't go y'all way in the course, you motherfuckers lose y'all damn mind. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, you know the stupid shit they did when shit wasn't going right with Trump. A stupid Trump supporter set his ass on fire in New York City. You can't make this shit up. This how stupid they is. I ain't set myself on fire because of no motherfucking candidate or a Democrat. Are you stupid, bitch? First of all, who's stupid enough to set themselves? No. We talking about stupid racist Republicans though. All you racist. If you're a Republican, the R stand for racist. You are a racist. You're not a good human being. Sorry. You can't keep talking about I'm an old conservative. No. There's no such thing. No such thing. Sorry. Trump has took over y'all party. Sorry. You can't keep making that claim to me. I know better. All you Republicans are stupid. We are in a position of why Trump is doing what he's doing and took over your party because of y'all stupid shit. Because of y'all stupid ass ideology. The Republican Party been having stupid ideology for decades now. And the shit has backfired and now the fucking country is in trouble because of these stupid ass Republicans. When they were so-called good conservatives. Let's move on, man.
Cortez says she's going to file articles of impeachment against the justice. She doesn't say which one. How likely is that to actually go forward? Even as I say it, I'm shaking my head saying it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. And
let me say this. It is. You cannot impeach a Supreme Court justice because of a ruling. You just can't. It's very impossible to do that. If I'm a Democrat in the House, I'm telling, AOC, slow your roll. Now, it's another thing if you're talking about impeaching their ass on taking bribes and taking money and not disclosing certain shit of finances they've been getting through the years. That's different. But over a ruling, no, you can't do that. Sorry. So it is. I actually agree with these stupid motherfuckers on Fox News. But yeah, you can't impeach a president. I mean, impeach a sitting Supreme Court justice because of a ruling. That shit won't fly. I think a lot of Democrats in Congress wouldn't even support that. Because you can't. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Not over no fucking ruling, bro. Not over no ruling. Let's move on.
Ridiculous. And, maybe she'll file them, but you have, it's a complete joke. It's really just a publicity stunt and an attempt to impugn the integrity of the court because they're frustrated that the court doesn't agree with them on every term.
Gary Severino,
you know the bad part about it? I'm going to leave it there. This is the end. You know the crazy part about it? Yeah, that was stupid. It's stupid. It don't make no sense when AOC doing some shit that, and I believe that she can't do it. It don't make any sense. It shouldn't do it. Actually, I would actually disagree with her doing that. But nobody on the right said Marjorie Taylor Greene was stupid. Not these stupid people on Fox News. They didn't say she was trying to impeach the fucking what is he, the Homeland Security dude? Minoro or something like that. I forgot who that was, the guy. I think he's head of that. And they impeached him. Well, she tried to impeach him. And I think he still is impeached. I think they did impeach him. Did they? Didn't they? I gotta go back and look, but I think they did. That's stupid. How you going to impeach a man that he takes his policies or his instructions to do what he do at the border from Joe? Joe's his boss. You impeached him, but you ain't impeached Joe. That don't make any sense. But nobody said anything about Marjorie Taylor Greene and her stupidity, or every time they wanted to go and try to impeach Joe Biden. Okay. These are the times we in, people. These are the times we are in. These are the times we in, man. We're dealing with stupidity. All right, people. I'm in this live stream. I just wanted to put that out there. Listen, man, there ain't too much else to say because, like I said, I thought I would be more upset than I am, but I'm not actually. Like I said, because I use common sense. And when common sense sometimes jump in, regardless of how I may feel about something, doesn't mean that it's factual. My feelings is my feelings. It don't mean all the time it's factual. You know what I mean? My opinion is what it is, but don't mean it's always factual. It's just my opinion. So I can't be this upset about it. It's a ruling. Okay, cool. But like I said, karma is real. And if you saying that, okay, cool. Don't ever let a corrupt Democrat be the president. I'm just telling you. I mean, I wouldn't vote for him, but I'm just saying. It's being real. Like I told y'all all this time, right? Like even about the Congress and shit. I say, yo, if they wanted to pass reparations, they could have been past that shit. It ain't complicated to pass reparations. Shit, we keep sending all this money over to other motherfucking countries and shit. Ukraine, no disrespect, and you know, Ghana and all them, no disrespect. Shit, even Israel, we shouldn't be sending no money to Israel. I don't think we should send no money over to Israel. But anyway, the money we send over to Israel, nigga, that could be black people reparations money. You find money for them motherfuckers, but you can't find money for black folks that built this motherfucker. I'm trying to tell y'all, the whole system is corrupt. That shit is against black people. We just play the game. We try to survive in this shit. This shit ain't gonna never be fair to us. I was telling people like, yo, God forbid, no time soon, y'all, I'll probably be dead and gone before we even really actually see real change. Like, honestly, it haven't been no change, like major change, really. The only major change was from our ancestors with the civil rights era to get us rights and get us in some of our positions that we are in. But no real change since then happened. It hasn't happened. We've been fucked for a long time. And we think that we successful, we made it, and we living better than our ancestors, but we're really not. Really not. Just a little bit. But not a lot. It's being real. Shout out to Shay in the building. What up, Shay? Shay say, listen. I've been trying to tell motherfuckers. Just trying to tell people. Shay, I've been trying to tell people, man. I've been trying to tell people since Biden got in office. I told y'all we should have never. but I ain't gonna say we. A lot of y'all should have never voted for Biden. We needed new change. They bring in new change with a modern day racist, and they put Trump in office. We should have went with somebody like Bernie Sanders. I'm telling y'all, that's modern day change. But everybody wanted to keep sitting here. No, we just got to get back to how shit used to be. How shit used to be was already over. It was over already once Trump got in office. I told y'all he was going to set us back 10 years. Told you. People don't listen to me and shit. Shout out to shit again. Immunity. Listen, I think you know the crazy thing about it. He probably would do it, but I think on certain things he probably would do it. But I think Biden got too much integrity to do some of the shit that Trump has done or trying to do. I don't think Biden would do that. He got a little bit too much integrity about himself. And I really truly, one thing, listen, I believe Biden is an inner closet racist. He may not even, inner closet bigot. He may not know he a bigot, right? But one thing about Biden, I can say this, is that he got integrity. I give him that. I just don't think he'll do certain shit. You know what I mean? Because I think he really actually genuinely believe in America. Me, myself, don't really believe in America. Don't believe in the system that much. I pay attention to shit. I know about a lot of this shit because I educate myself in it because we all need to know it. But I don't believe in the system. This shit is corrupt. It's all fucked up. You got too many stupid people in power. You got, like, this shit is just weird. And then you got intelligent people in power too. And so they know how to work the law. And people don't pay attention to shit. And so that's why, Trump is getting away with a lot of shit he's getting away with. And the Republicans too, they just getting away with shit. Even Democrats, they getting away with shit. And you just like, yo, fuck we gonna do? But like I said, I go back to blaming the voters again. It's who we voting for. Like, honestly, like at a certain point, I think at this point right now, where we are, where we can lose the fucking country after this election, right? It's a very big possibility. At a certain point, I put this shit on the voters. I put this shit on us. Who we voting for? Is we really strategizing as voters? We know the politicians doing what they doing, but what we doing? And so we keep putting these people in there. So it's part of our own fault. We here because of us. We're just being real. Some of us don't vote. Some of us just vote safe. You see what safe got you. So we got Biden. Now, motherfucker, he's slow. Biden was slow then. You seen Biden wasn't like he used to be. When he was the vice president, you knew he wasn't right. He wasn't on top of his game then. Y'all voted for him because of the simple fact, hey, you wanted to play his fate. We just got to get Trump up out of there. Okay, cool. Trump, listen, and I'll put this on me. I told y'all, Trump wouldn't have been as dangerous as he is now if he was in office right now. Yeah, he'd have fucked the country up. Let him do his little corrupt shit, do what he do. But now, he's more dangerous than when he was 4 years ago. He's way more dangerous. his movement wouldn't have been as strong. He wouldn't have took over the Republican Party the way he did. Just trying to tell you. As much as Barack Obama is one of those top guys in the Democrat Party, nigga, don't nobody be talking about Barack. Barack got to come out and show out. But nobody talking about Barack, nigga. That's how you supposed to have made Donald Trump, but nobody listened to me. I'd rather for Bernie Sanders to run against him and lose and let Trump still win. And so we had to worry about this motherfucker for 4 years. After his 4 years. This would have been his last year being president, no matter what. But nah, we might not would have had January 6th. It's a very good possibility we wouldn't have had January 6th if a lot of motherfucking Democrat people that voted for Biden would have listened to me. Sorry, I'm just trying to be real with y'all. That was one of the real reasons I ain't vote for Biden. Let Trump ass stay in there for another 4 years. He already fucked COVID up. He fucked the country up, so, okay. It have made the Republican Party look so bad if Trump and the Republicans would have won and they stayed in office with that COVID shit. And then you see how the economy is. It was like the George Bush shit. George Bush, it was okay, even though he did what he did. But motherfucker, he got back in office. By the time it was time for him to leave, nigga, we wasn't trying to have no more Republicans in there for the next 2 years. I mean, the next two elections. Not next 8 years. I mean, 10 years. We ain't want no Republicans in that motherfucker. But we don't listen. Voters don't strategize. We just keep looking at the situation and shit. If you fucked up, you fucked up. You've been fucked up. The reason that you're fucked up because you've been fucked up. Regardless of how your life was at a certain point in time, you still was fucked up. I tell a motherfucker this. If you can't go a whole year without working, you fucked up. You feel me? And what I mean by that is, you got to have one person to work, right? That can pay the bills, right? It's like me and my wife. Like, nigga, my wife don't need me, nigga. If I leave dead tomorrow, she good. She can pay all these bills by herself. If my wife leave dead tomorrow, I can pay all these bills by myself. If one of you with somebody or your spouse or somebody that you with, if you say just you a couple though, and one of y'all get laid off, and the other one can't pay the bills by herself, then you fucked up. You definitely fucked up if one of y'all get laid off and the other one can't pay bills by themselves. You definitely you more fucked up than anything. But if one of y'all get laid off and the other one can pay your bills, you ain't. Yeah, shit fucked up, but it ain't that fucked up. That's the time to get a little frugal, nigga. I keep telling people that all the time. Oh, shout out to shit again. Listen. Hopefully motherfuckers get out and show out. Hopefully. Hopefully, Shay. But if they don't, I hope motherfuckers has stocked up on guns and ammunition. These white people gonna lose. Even if Trump lose, it's still gonna be a little backlash. But at least we got Biden in there, and Biden ain't gonna play with these motherfuckers. That January 6th shit, that won't happen again. Something will come close to it. But Biden will put a halt to that shit They thought Ashley Babbitt got killed. A lot of you bitches gonna die. Play around with the military. The nigga, they ain't, listen, they ain't the police. If they gotta go, they go. Because they trained to go. So play with the military. Stupid Trump supporters. Go ahead. That's if Trump lose. But even if Trump wins, these motherfuckers gonna be out of control. Them racists gonna be out of control. I'm just telling y'all that. So even brace yourself either way. I tried to warn y'all last time. I'm warning y'all again. Be very prepared and careful. And what I mean by that, listen, no disrespect to all white folks, but if Trump win, I'm just, this is me telling y'all this now. I don't trust white people. You ain't in my circle, I don't trust you. You outside of my, I don't trust you. I'm gonna treat y'all like a lot of y'all people treat black people. When you see black people, you get a little skeptical, get a little fear. That's how I feel. I don't know if I can trust you. I ain't hanging out with white people I don't know. That ain't happening. I ain't going, if it's too many white people in a vicinity, I ain't going there. See, listen, I come from street shit, so I'm already on 10. I'm already on 10 for paranoia. So it ain't nothing for me to get on 12 or 20. Going, be on 12 or 20 or paranoia. It ain't hard for me to get there. But I just need black people to understand that, and minorities, y'all, and gay folks, all of y'all. Y'all better, okay. Motherfuckers don't listen to me. Shout out to Shay again. This bullshit ruling. So good. Vote. We are. Country do not. Bullshit. I don't know about that, Shay. I don't know about that. We got people. We had people when Joe Biden did they just did the little debate. It was Democrat people that voted for Biden before, talking about we don't know if he don't look the same. They weren't about that shit, but they ain't weren't about these type of rulings that's being made, or you just ignoring what happened to Roe Wade. I thought you was concerned about Roe v. Wade and all that shit, but you weren't about Joe health. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, this shit is weird. Listen, Shay, I would agree with you if this was about shit. If this was about 4 or 5 years ago, I probably would agree with you. I don't know now, Shay. These motherfuckers, these people out here, a lot of people, Democrats and voters, they have lost their mind. I don't know what the fuck is going on with some of these people. I just don't understand them. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't understand them. I just don't know what's going on. Like, they weirding me out. Like, they worrying about stupid shit. I'm gonna fuck Biden ain't like he used to be, nigga. I don't care. His policies is good. Not all of them, but a lot of them are decent. His shit is, put like this, his shit better than Trump shit. So if you're talking about policies, I rock with Biden. I ain't voting with Trump. But this ain't even about policies for me. This is about the Republican Party is gone. This is the Trump Party. I wish they stopped calling it the Republican Party. It is the Trump Party. All the racists, all the crazies in America that we thought that we left them in the past, or they just went on about their business in society or died off or whatever, they're back. And they done took over the whole Republican Party. Nigga, listen. This ain't got nothing to do with Biden policies, nigga, at this point. Sorry. Shay, like I said, I would agree with you if this was about 4 or 5 years ago. But now, no. I don't know. These people talking about they like kings. They like what's going. They like Russia. They like dictators. I'm being honest. And these are people that live next door to you some of the times. Live in your vicinity. Live in your state. Live in your community. Just trying to be real. Shout out to Shay though. I like that she optimistic about shit, but I seen too much. I seen too much in the last 4 years. Well, shit, I ain't say 4 years. The last 8 years or 10 years, you can say. Last 9 or 10 years. I seen too much for me to be optimistic. I ain't never optimistic. Now I was going, especially when it comes to this shit, this politician shit, this country. No, I ain't optimistic about this shit. I used to, the crazy shit about it, I don't even never think I was ever optimistic. I used to always walk around with no care in the world. Listen, you gotta understand, I come from street shit. So I didn't give a fuck if I lived to die. So my, like, you almost turned off my emotions. So I kind of didn't really give a fuck about shit. But like I said, having my daughter changed me. It changed it, and then I got at the age where I'm matured, right? So, I got to that age. It's like a 35, 34 age range where men like really mature. And so I like got into that. I was there, and then my daughter was, was coming and shit, and shit changed for me. So, like I said, I never was optimistic about anything. I always was paranoid. I always was like second guessing shit and looking at shit a certain type of way, right? But I ain't never optimistic about nothing. I listen. I always tell people I look for shit to go bad. I listen. I prepare for when shit go bad. I don't prepare to like have fun, right? If I do have fun, I have fun, right? Or shit go good, it go good. But I never prepare for that. Never. I'm not like I rarely live in the moment. It's very, very rare I live in the moment of time what I'm living in. I rarely live here. Right? Like I rarely like accept good shit that's here. But I live in reality that's here, like fucked up shit. Yeah, I live in the moment of that. But good shit or future or shit like that, no. I don't really live in that shit. I'm not optimistic like that. But shout out to Shay. I appreciate that about her though, that she very optimistic about shit. She always been that way. Shout out to Brother Bell in the building. What up, Brother Bell, my brother? Say what's up, Kenny? What's up? Brother Bell, what's up? Sister Shay. How you been? My sister. All right. Shout out to Brother Bell again, Kenny. My message is acting up again. Really pissing me off about it, man. Yeah, it happens, bro. Yeah, that shit crazy though. We got listen. Hopefully, hopefully, like my sister Shay, my sister Shay say, listen. Hopefully, motherfuckers get out and show out when we vote. When it's time to vote. Hopefully, we do that. Shit, nigga, I'm grabbing my niece and everything, nigga. She old enough now, and I can grab her. We gonna vote for Biden, nigga. Grab my sister and wife, all that shit, nigga. We gonna record that shit. Listen, nigga. I am going to vote. I am voting for Biden. I am not playing. Listen, man. Republican people, they don't scare me. I worry about the children, bro. Cause listen, I'm not optimistic like that, and I ain't afraid of shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people think like even though you want to live and shit like that, but I ain't scared to die. So I ain't really scared of shit like that. I ain't scared of people like that. Like, I seen worse. So I don't like, but I fear for the kids, man. I fear for the youth, man. We like, these people are setting a bad example for these young folks, and this shit is sad. And that's what scares me. That's what bothers me. Cause like I told y'all, nobody's born a racist, a bigot, or a hateful motherfucker. This shit is taught to you. You think I was raised to be I was born like out of the womb to be a gangster? No. Or be in the streets and shit like that? No. It's the environment. Shit, I wasn't no gangster at motherfucking 5 or even 10 years old. I seen gangsters, hung around some gangsters, but never was one. But you being in that environment, it takes a toll on you. It's the same thing with these hateful and racist motherfuckers. People that got hate in their heart. It's the same shit. Honestly, that shit actually is very embarrassing, believe it or not. Fuck. Who the fuck is knocking on my y'all got my phone? Okay, there we go. Knocking on my motherfucking door. What's that? My daughter. Sound like shit. Knocking on the door. Sit your ass down. Kanaya! Sit down somewhere. Sound like somebody knocking on the door. I thought crazy ass. Somebody was knocking on the door. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't see nobody. No, that's my daughter and shit. Wildin'. Ain't nobody at the damn door. But anyway, yeah, man. Hopefully shit go good. Hopefully motherfuckers get out and go vote, and we can stop a lot of this nonsense shit going on and put these racists back in their place, because they just need to get put back in their place. All this hate shit. I don't even, you know the crazy part about, I don't even like being around like negative shit, really. That shit irritates me now. Like, people that got like hate, and they always like, if you mad about shit all the time, yo, that shit is annoying to me, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. That shit is annoying to me. People just mad, angry, hating other motherfuckers. That shit is annoying as shit. Yo, just get a life, nigga. Like, damn. And maybe this is I'm getting older. It ain't even about being successful or none of that shit, or have a couple of eyes. It's not even about that. I just don't even like being around negativity. This shit is just, it's irritating mentally. Like, yo, get out of here, bro. Like, everybody hurting. Everybody going through some shit in their life, yo. But goddamn, yo, you can't take that shit out on everybody. You get what I mean? Like, yo, like, people don't listen to me, man. But it is what it is, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, so you guys can get the live streams when we go live. People, it's your boy, Mr. OBF. Peace and love to the world.